Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are back with another Veve and Ecomi video. I don't know if you all can hear that loud rumbling sound in the background, but my computer is sounding like a wildebeest right now. I don't understand why. I try updating it. I try doing everything. I be spraying this in it, like, to try to get rid of the dust. Like, it just sounds louder and louder, and then, like, I don't understand, bro. I don't know what it is. But anyway, hopefully you all can't hear that too bad. But basically, Rhys has actually come out with a few updates. I'm going to be reading it off my phone because one of these, like the second one, is actually unreadable from the PC. I would have to download it, put it in software, zoom in, and yeah, I ain't got time for all that. But yeah, we're gonna check it out, see what's going on. We have a little update from Rhys. Shout out to Omi Data for dropping this, letting us know what's going on. So yeah, let's get it. We finna jump straight into some information directly from Rhys. So be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on notifications so you stay updated with everything going on. And yeah, let's get it, y'all. So Rhys says, we don't speculate on price, my friend. Sorry. Legally gets us in some very hot water. I mean, I will be holding my bags for a long time. Like people have said, I compare this to having an early ticket to Apple and Amazon, but there's no magic number I can give you. So Rhys is a long-term holder. I mean, everybody knows this is going to be a long-term hold, a long-term project. And while he can't give numbers on what his projections are and his predictions, Rhys says he's going to be holding for a very, very long time. I think that this is very, very good to see for a lot of people in the community, people who have doubts and things like that, because I think at this point they've made it pretty obvious they're doing things in phases at this point. So that means that once they get past the Veve phase and everything Veve is 100% settled and working, the only other phase that makes sense is token things. But and what's crazy is it seems like that phase is coming very, very soon. Like you're gonna see that based on some of the other stuff that we read here. So yeah, we're gonna go into it. Taylor said, "Hey mate, any word on when or what Master Collector will consist of or go live? Also, when can we expect to utilize Omi in the marketplace?" He said, "Won't be until later in the year." So okay, so Master Collector will be coming later this year. Won't be until later in the year, and I won't have the finer details until then. But it's really a layer of light gamification that makes the app way more fun and rewards you for participation. Whether that's with certain badges or you earn XP and increase your collector ranking to get access to exclusive things. There will also be staking opportunities. So staking X amount of tokens for X amount of days might earn you extra XP or give you access to specific items, sales, things like that. So that's huge. So he's given some insight into what staking could look like, some of the benefits of staking. Sounds decent. Sounds like decent benefits. And I feel like that is stuff that would attract some Veve fans, like special sales, special deals, and things like that you can only get through staking. That's huge. That's huge, especially for the heavy, hardcore Veve collectors. So yeah, they put something crazy in here, like give us that Star Wars Yoda where you only can get it by staking, bruh. People finna go crazy buying Omi, buddy. Like, yo, this is what we need. List us on some exchanges. Drop that Pokemon, make it so you can only get Pikachu by staking. Like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, the token, it's endless. The possibilities are endless, baby. I don't know why people can't see this. But, anyway, Rhys also says, last question. I don't know what he said. He said something about buybacks. But he said, that all depends on the market. Buybacks are designed to put positive buy pressure on the token. But if people keep selling, then it won't make a difference short term. Over time, though, the buybacks are diminishing the circulating supply, which means the token will continue to become more scarce. Obviously, I can't say definitively that number. I can't say definitively that number go up, but I think we can see where it's going. Not financial advice. Okay, you got to put the not financial advice, man. Hey, that's how it be, Rhys. My man's. But then, next he says, awesome. Any idea when we can buy and sell collectibles with Omi in the marketplace, as Dan mentioned before? Yes, of course. It's our number one priority. Once we move to immutable and the development is complete, you'll be able to list, buy, and sell your collectibles in the market using the token. It also means you'll be able to cash in and out of the app as you have control over your Omi wallets. When the master collector rolls out, you'll also be able to stake them to earn certain rewards privileges too. So by the end of the year, the token will have plenty of utility in the app. So listen, he's talking a lot about staking. He's talking about staking. He's talking about token utility. This is on their radar. It's something that they're working on, and this is very big. I think this is going to get people excited because now they're starting to talk more about the token. Everybody's been saying, yo, why so much focus on Veve? Why so much? I mean, from a business perspective, if you're not a business person, I understand why you wouldn't understand why the focus has been on Veve. But because Veve is looking like it's in tip-top shape, now we're starting to hear more about the token. So I'm happy for that. He said, hey, mate, staking is part of the master collector, which isn't being implemented until later in the year. I don't know. That was a random question here. Oh, somebody asked something about staking. He said, staking is part of the master collector, which isn't being implemented until later in the year. Then he said, yeah, the development of it will kick off Q3, but we will need to move to immutable first. Otherwise, we build it all based on GoChain, then have to rebuild it all to work on immutable. So the migration is the first priority. So they can't build in a lot of things while still on GoChain. So they're waiting for the move over to immutable for some things. So that's interesting. Let's see. We have another one here. So here's the longest one so far. I'm a little tired, y'all. My bad. Did you ever imagine Omi signing Givenchy years before? He said, no way. I mean, don't get me wrong. We always set out to bring the biggest brands in the world on board, but to be launching brands like Givenchy for the first ever NFT only 6 months into the app being live, all I can say is Dan and David are killing it. And don't let me get you started on the speculation of that right there. I got some speculation for you right there because he said Dan and David are killing it, which means Al Khan at this point in time is probably hands off. Which leads me to believe is if Al Khan is hands off, all they really needed him for was that initial boost and trust. And also, they probably needed him to bring Pokemon on board. And once they had Pokemon on board, they leveraged Pokemon and Al Khan to get all these other licenses. But that's just, listen. That's just my speculation for the day. Okay, I'll just throw that in there just to throw that in there. But we ain't gonna talk about that. Like, listen, that's just my speculation. That's what I think happened. But anyway, he says somebody said he also has connections in the music, and then Rhys says, yeah, for sure. This is becoming one giant network actually, and I know David has mentioned going after the music industry to some capacity, so I'm sure we'll see heaps of collabs and tie-ins as the years progress. Personally, I just want elevator music in my showroom. So basically music is confirmed, music is coming. It looks like he said years though. He said years. So looks like this might not be a priority, but also something that I heard from Trevor. Well, that's sound effects, I guess, is kind of different from music. Well, definitely different from music, but Trevor said that they wanted some type of sounds and stuff as far as the NFTs go. So I don't know. I know Trevor is working on the showroom. I'm pretty sure. So I'm not sure how the music is going to play out. Rhys is saying some years. I don't know. Yeah. So let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. He said wallet and stock update. So people asking about the wallet still. Being manufactured as we speak, and David mentioned in a recent AMA that we're waiting on some packaging and stuff for it too. We're about to start testing the new secure wallet app, and that will be complete before the wallets are back in stock, so that new users don't need to do a firmware update when they first get it. It's been causing some issues. We'll keep you updated when they're ready to roll. So wallets will be back in stock soon. They working on the software. Somebody asked some question. He said, hey, mate, there will definitely be some collectibles that stay in their boxes in the future. But as to whether we can add some sort of blockchain tag to it, I actually have no idea. If it comes in a box, some fancy packaging style, I'd say that would be the whole design. So you wouldn't be able to remove it anyway. On another note, I was always under the impression the value of keeping it in the box was to protect the collectible itself. I've never really considered that the packaging would also hold value. You learn something new every day. Well, I will say this. I guess maybe it's the mindset of coming from nothing, but when I used to get new shoes when I was a kid, because I grew up in poverty and we didn't really have much, I treasured like the shoe boxes and stuff like that. So I would keep them and I would always hold on to the boxes and stuff like that. And like all my games and movies and things like that I would get because I like the box. It's just something about having that box. So I mean, there's some sentimental value there, especially like because I never knew when I was going to see another one of these brand new boxes. So I made sure I treasured what I had. But I mean, yeah, it could be some real value there. But Reese also says we're going to run two concurrent systems so we can account for crypto and non-crypto crowds. So when it's live in the market, you can choose whether to list your items for sale in Omi or Gems, depending on which one you're comfortable with. Omi, you'll be able to send out of the app so you can cash in and out that way, and eventually you'll be able to cash in and out from Gems to fiat. But there's a lot of development work to happen for that. So that will be down the line. Once you can use Omi in the market, you'll be able to buy with Gems in the store, then sell Omi in the market and cash out there too. So that's a nice solution in the meantime. So there we have it. Lots of news and information from Reese here, man. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. I found this very interesting, very informative, but Reese is always dropping gems for everybody, man. Let me know what you all think. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, homies.